Hi, you guys. When your granddaughter calls you and asks you to do a cooking challenge, you don't say no, because I want to spend as much time as I can with her in life. So, Tandrea, what are we doing today?
Making spaghetti.
We are making meatballs and spaghetti. So this is our meatballs. We've got 20 minutes to do it, so let's get started with this. I'm going to take off my rings. I forgot about that. She's going to turn the
Timer.
She's got the timer on, and we've got the burners in the back cooking, so I'm going to add a little gourmet smoked salt to my meatballs.
I am adding some gourmet smoked granulated onion to mine.
A little gourmet smoked granulated garlic and onions. So to my meatballs, I'm going to put a little breadcrumbs in them. Keep them a little moist.
I'm adding some
About 2 tablespoons.
Now, just need like 2 pinches of salt.
Good girl. I like that. I like that.
Pepper. 1 squeeze of pepper. And I'm adding just like a little bit of breadcrumbs.
I'm going to add, this is my mom's secret, just a little of this. Give it a little flavor and a little of our gourmet smoked real deal.
Now I'm going to mix.
These are Italian meatballs we've got going here, you guys. So I'm going to turn the pans up just a little so they can be ready for our meatballs, because remember, this is a 20-minute challenge. So you want breadcrumbs, or did you want ketchup or an egg?
Ketchup.
Let me get you some ketchup for your meatballs. I think we're going to make it in time. So she's going to put ketchup in her meatballs. I'm going to do just a tad bit of ketchup. You know, you got that little residue on top, so give me a little ketchup. Just a little. How much you need, ma'am?
That's good.
Now, you remember, you don't squeeze your meat too much. You're taking the moisture out of your meatballs. So I'm just going to flip, turn, bring these puppies together, and start rolling, which, oh, I forgot my pepper. I forgot my pepper.
I added some.
You did? Smart girl. I love my gourmet smoked cracked black pepper from Keep It Spicy.
Now I'm going to roll my meatballs, and if you make your meatballs too big, that means you have to cook it longer, and if you make your meatballs small, that means it's less time making your meatballs.
Smart girl, smart girl. I love pepper, you guys. Plus, it's a great antioxidant. All right, so she's beating me. She's beating me.
I didn't add that much pepper.
It smells so good. We had smell-o-vision. All right, I'm going to start rolling my balls here. I think I get about 10 out of mine. How many can you get?
About 8.
Okay, I'm going to make them
about 6
about
or 8.
that size. Not too small. Really nice size. So you only need about 3 or 4 maybe on your plate. For me, probably 2. I don't like eating a lot at one time. Get these rolled. Get them in the pan. And we're going to do something that we normally don't use. We're going to use some jarred tomato sauce.
And we both have different sauces. I have ragu, the world style sauce.
And I have the simple, no sugar, no additives, 100% all natural with olive oil. So I'm doing the natural version of it. You know, I was going to put some onions in here. I might put some onions in the skillet. Once I get these meatballs in, I'm going to put some onions in there so they could saute with the meatballs, since I don't have them in the meatballs, because I like onions.
I have 9 meatballs. Actually, I'm going to have 10 because it's like this little one's big.
Ooh, we're going to have a lot of meatballs for dinner.
Okay.
How are we doing on time, baby?
We have 16 minutes.
Ooh, we're going to make it. Because the water's almost boiling, I'm going to drop the pasta. When we drop these meatballs, then we drop the pasta. It takes the pasta about 9 minutes to cook.
I'm going to add a little of olive oil to my pan.
Good girl, so your meatballs don't stick. Smart. She's getting really good.
And I'm going to add like 5 meatballs at a time. Or 4.
How about put them all in there? Skillet's
Ah!
See, I told the skillet's already hot. That's why she said, ah! Got those skillets hot? So, this is one way to make cooking simpler. We put our water on before we turn the camera on, so the water's boiling, and I turned the pans on for the meatballs. So I'm going to give my hand a quick rinse.
So all of my meatballs are in the pan right now and steaming up. I'm just gonna wipe my hands.
I'm glad you put them all instead of just a few.
So that doesn't waste time.
That's
And
right. Get them done. We're gonna brown the meatballs. Get them good and brown. Then we're gonna add the sauce, and then we're gonna season the sauce. So not only did we season the meatballs, we're gonna season the sauce.
I have my mini tongs to mix the meatballs up, and without using a fork or something. I don't know. So you can just like flip it without using a fork and just poking it and flipping it.
Because the fork will take some of the juices out of it. So this way you're gonna keep your juices inside of there. All right. Smells so good in here. Now I'm gonna drop the pasta because the water in the back is boiling. So since it's just us, my husband will be home, my dad will be here, my daughter, we're gonna do one box. So I'm gonna give her half and I'm gonna keep half. But what I'm gonna do to mine, which is not normal, I'm gonna break mine in half.
So I'm going to add just a pinch of salt to my spaghetti.
And mine too, please. So salt your water so that your spaghetti can have some flavor. Thank you, ma'am. This is a fun challenge because we're helping each other out. So we had $20 to spend each at the store. I think we did really, really good because we purchased hamburger meat, $5. Sauce, $3 each. We always keep gourmet smoked spices in the house because we are keeping spicy gourmet smoked spices.
So I am flipping my meatballs now because like they're brown.
So you have your heat on a medium heat. She says she's flipping her meatballs because they are brown. Yes. Let me give you.
13 minutes left.
And I'm gonna use a spoon. She has tongs. This is what I use. Just roll them over a bit.
And if
They smell so good.
If you're a young viewer, please always have adult supervision around key things like stoves when you're cooking. These meatballs are kind of hard to flip. Okay, got it.
You got it, girl. You got it. I don't know if you guys have been following her, but go to her channel. She has.
This is so hard.
Mm,
How did you flip?
she has cooking videos on cooking with the Lowe's. She has cooking videos on Keep It Spicy, S-P-I-C-E-Y. And she has cooking videos on Tondrea's Treats. That's spelled T-O-N-D-R-E-I-A, Treats. But I kid you not, it just made me feel so good when she said, I wanted to do a cooking challenge with you. And I go, well, you have school tomorrow. This was yesterday, and I forgot that it was MLK Day and they're out of school. So this worked out perfect. So this is going to be dinner. We have 2 judges, actually 3 judges. 2 will be here in just a few minutes to judge this quick, easy, delicious meal. Don't let anyone tell you you can't cook at home, because you can cook at home. It's 10 times more healthier. You know exactly what you're getting, and the taste will be what you want, especially if you use Keep It Spicy Gourmet Smoked Spices. All right, what we got, baby? Let me get some water.
And I flipped all of my meatballs, and I'm going to get my plate ready when like my spaghetti is done. So I'm getting my plate ready and taking it out. I'm going to be using this big black plate. I'm just going to sit it on the counter and wait till my spaghetti is done so I can add my spaghetti and then add my meatballs to it. Okay.
Sounds delicious. So they're browning really good back here. What I'm going to do, give them a few more minutes. Kind of flip them over on the side.
And when you are cooking meatballs, you always want to cook the meatballs like on all the sizes, and you just don't want to cook the meatballs on top of bottom. And make sure when you're cooking meatballs that they're not done and still raw in the middle, because sometimes that might happen when you don't know.
So that's why don't have it on too high heat. Have it where it's going to cook evenly all around. Give it some time. Mine is almost brown, We've got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna add half of this jar of sauce to my meatballs. Oh, my onions. I did say onions. Woo! I've got my onions.
Remember, always be careful around sizzling heat.
I'm an onion girl.
Not mine.
And if you've been following us, you know I love onions. My husband says I use too many onions, but I love, love, love onions.
I used to, like when I was little, I used to love onions, but now I just don't. For some reason, I used to love them on my
I'm over the garbage can
hamburger.
pulling this onion, and I'm laughing at her because she said when I was little. That is too funny. You are bigger. You got measured the other day. We've been measuring her since we've had this house, and it's just amazing how quickly your kids grow. So I can't encourage you enough to spend time with them. I know you're tired sometimes, but you're gonna wish
Add my sauce.
that you did it. Yeah, add your sauce.
Okay, I'm going to add my sauce now to my meatballs because my meatballs are almost going to get done.
I think I'm gonna add this whole onion in here. Let it saute.
All of it.
Add it. One more. Yummy, yummy now.
So I added half of my tomato sauce to my my meatballs because if I added all of it, it would have overflowed the pan.
Then you should put a little more onion powder, garlic powder, just a tidbit of salt in there. Not very much.
Now I'm adding a pinch of salt.
There you go. Don't need that much salt. Just give it a little flavor.
Now I'm adding some, keep it spicy, granulated garlic to them. I just used a pinch of that.
It
Now
smells really
I'm-
good in here.
I'm going to stir it all around.
So I'm going to add half of my jar of the Simply No Sugar added 100% olive oil roasted garlic sauce.
Woo! Can you hear the sizzling?
And I'm going to add a little bit of the granulated onion. And a little bit of our gourmet smoked granulated garlic. To give that sauce a lot more flavor. And you know me, I got to have my cracked black peppercorn going on in there. And we're going to give this a few minutes. We'll be ready to plate this up. The pasta's cooking.
We have 7 minutes left. And that only took like a few minutes.
That's it. So we encourage you to follow her YouTube channel and cook at home. Get your kids in the kitchen. Because as I was saying, they're going to be grown before you know it and too busy to spend time with you. So spend as much time with them as you can. You know, it doesn't have to be, do something that you love. I encourage cooking to help them to not like fast foods as much because so many young kids are in love with fast foods. And it's so unhealthy for you. I'm just flipping my meatballs over in the sauce and the onions.
And I am stirring my spaghetti. Oops. I accidentally got some water on the stove.
That's okay. I think I'm gonna add some of my pasta water to my sauce. That is really good. Let me add a little pasta water to my sauce here. And when this pasta's done, we're gonna plate it up. I'm sorry, that's just water. Put about 4 tablespoons of this.
Mix it up.
And she wanted to get some garnish, as she called it. So I have some parsley that we smoked. So let me get that for you. And bring that in here. We're going to bring this meal together.
Okay, I'm going to get like a little spoon. Something. So I just got like a little spoon to mix my my tomatoes,
Her sauce and everything. It smells
Yeah.
so good. You get your little parsley for your garnish. And you know what would be so good with this? Baked spaghetti. A lot of people do a lot of baked spaghetti. They'll use maybe pepperonis, maybe sausage. You could do so many different things with this dish. It just doesn't have to be meatballs. You could do ground chicken. You could do ground turkey. You could do so many other things to make this meal even healthier. But it just doesn't take any time to make this meal. We still have a little over 5 minutes left before we plate this delicious meal up for you guys. Here, use a spoon.
Okay.
Ready?
I think one of our judges is arriving.
Uh-oh. Let me get some plates out for the judges are here.
I'm going to break one of my meatballs to check if it is ready.
And one of the judges is here. Yay! So, give us you're about done. Is your pasta ready? Pasta's almost ready back there. We still have 5 minutes to go with this challenge. 4 minutes to go with this challenge, but we're gonna plate this up in about 2 minutes and be ready. She's checking her pasta. Let me get some plates out of here. It's gonna be so good.
So my meatballs look done. I opened one up and it looks done. I'm going to turn my heat off now for my meatballs.
So I'm gonna show you guys. She's gonna get the bowl, so you'll know which one's hers, and I'm gonna plate mine on a plate and let the judges taste them and see which one is gonna be the best. Now, we also purchased some Parmesan cheese. You gonna put some Parmesan cheese on top of yours? So she's going to add Parmesan cheese on the top, and she's gonna add a little of her decorative parsley. This is smoked parsley. Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm going to taste one of my noodles to check if it is done now. Make sure it's not hot. Oh,
Take your time. You're fine.
it's hard.
Still hard?
Yes. It is. My noodle is not done. It's hard.
I'm going to turn my meatballs off because this is an electric stove. So they're still cooking. It's like the flavors are just marinating in there, which is going to be super, super, super delicious. Let me check my pasta back here. I think it's al dente. Woo, hot, hot, hot.
Is it done?
Couple more minutes.
So we have like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. That's only 20 minutes is a long time.
But we're getting it done. And it's going to be so, so good. Thank you so much for calling me to do this challenge. Anytime I can spend time with you, I am excited about that. Let me get some forks.
I'm going to try to taste one of my meatballs.
Want to just put these forks out for the judges? Da, 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 da. Did you taste them? What do you think?
Oh.
Use your spoon, babe.
It keeps falling.
I'll give you a big spoon. Get this out of the way. This plate over here. What do you think? What do you think? Super duper delicious.
It tastes like really good. It seasons very well. It's cooked good.
You like the seasoning? She's describing food. I'm so excited. How neat is that? So what do you think? We got a minute, 3 seconds left. Come on. All right. This challenge is down to the wire. So we're going to see which one tastes the best. I think she's going to be finished before me. If you guys remember, she was rolling her meatballs before me. She was adding her sauce before me. She was ahead of me in this game. So I think she may have practiced earlier to make sure that she could beat Bonna. She calls me Bonna.
And the competition things are which taste is the best texture, and the best decoration thing.
how you present your plate.
Yeah,
Presentation.
Yeah.
Taste, presentation, texture. That's the 3 things we're going to judge on. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My onions are cooking really good back here.
I am stirring my spaghetti sauce. We have like 9 seconds left.
So we got 5, 4. This it?
3,
2, 1. Let's plate it up. Time is over.
My bowl right here.
Let me help you get yours out. Okay. That way you don't spill it.
So she is taking my spaghetti out of the pot and adding it to like the little bowl thing.
This looks so good. Smells so good. We got a little of your sauce in here. Because you're not supposed to drown your spaghetti in sauce. You're supposed to have just a little sauce so it can all come together. And you want to put your
Thank you.
parsley, cheese. Let me get you a spoon. Hold on.
Look at this.
Oh, my spoon is missing. Here's one.
So here is what my my spaghetti looks like. Spaghetti meatballs looks like.
Parsley.
And this parsley.
Smoked parsley. Sprinkle a little bit. And I'm going to plate mine while you're doing that. And we did it, you guys. We did it. We did our challenge. Dinner is served.
Go back around here and add my Parmesan cheese. I think it's Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese, yes ma'am.
And just sprinkle a little on like that. And it is done. I need spoon.
I got forks over there for them to try. Oh, so I'm going to put a little of the smoked parsley on as well. Just a little. Make it pretty. And a little Parmesan on top. So, Judge, you want to come taste? Judge? Let me give it a little taste. See.
Alright, he's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Add more Parmesan.
And you know what? This judge has a little cold. So, this is your whole bowl to yourself. You want to come over here and taste this one? You can come off camera and taste this one. Because he doesn't want to be on camera for some reason. I don't know why. Tell us what you think. Thank you, Lord, for the food we're receiving and nourishment of our bodies and all your many blessings. Amen. I forgot to pray. All right, what do you think? Hot, hot, hot. Ooh, let me turn this off here, back here. We are just rolling on the river. Okay, let's give this one a taste. How's the texture?
It's good.
It's good. That's all I got. It's good. How's the flavor? He's still eating, so it must be good. Presentation.
Out of 11.
He's still eating, so it must be good, you guys. All right, we got a minute on the camera left. Try this one. And what do you think?
Use the spoon too.
Oh,
Just
you
roll it.
yeah, you got to use the spoon to roll your pasta up. I know she wants you to do. Put in spoon, roll it up.
Or just go classic.
It's hot. It's hot.
Was it good?
This one's very delicious.
Oh, she beat me. That was very delicious, he said. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our challenge. And remember, tune in to Tandrea's Treats on YouTube. And she also has videos on Keep It Spicy. Spicy spelled S-P-I-C-E-Y. And Cooking with the Laws. Congratulations, Tandrea, you won. Woo! Bye. Thank you, guys.